Somewhere below the city of Metropolis, a place where humans and robots coexist under a shaky social system, a detective, you, has started at a chaotic, or has arrived at a chaotic scene. It appears that an explosion of some kind has disrupted daily life in the surrounding area.
Greetings, Detective. I'm Special Agent Janice. You have been authorized by the Metropolis Bureau of Investigation to conduct interviews with possible witnesses.
Hello, Detective Janice. It seems like all of these people are standing in a line of some sort. Why is that the case?
Yes. The people you see standing in a line are actually potential witnesses to the incident. They have been organized into a line to facilitate the interviewing process. As a detective assistant, it is my duty to assist you in conducting these interviews.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put the chat on, you fucking assholes, okay? Put the chat on screen for YouTube. Detective Janice, what has happened here? Explain to me the scene.
Certainly, I can provide you with a description of the scene. However, before I do that, I must clarify that my name is not Janice, but rather, it is Special Agent Janice. Now, let me describe the current situation. We are currently at the site of an explosion that occurred in an undocumented synthetic life laboratory. The explosion has caused significant damage, and it appears that both advanced robots and unknown life forms have been destroyed. The area is still smoldering, and there are remnants of debris scattered around.
I did not listen to a goddamn thing you said, you fucking robot.
May I make a suggestion? Detective, I think you should start by talking to that disaster cleanup bot with the headlamp on your left. He may have found victims in the rubble.
How about you keep your goddamn suggestions to yourself? I've been on the force for 25 years. Have you ever heard of Aikido Vision, Detective?
Apologies for any confusion, but as a robotic detective assistant, my knowledge is limited to the information within the databases of Metropolis. Therefore, if Aikido Vision Detective is not a part of the Metropolis system, then it is unfamiliar to me. Now, to maximize our efficiency in investigating this incident, it might be beneficial for us to split up and cover more ground.
You better come back here right now.
Detective, this is Special Agent Janice. I received your radio call. Is there something urgent that requires my immediate attention?
Oh, I can walk around. Oh shit, this game is... I can jump? Fuck are you looking at, robot boy? Yeah, you better keep walking, robot! Before I have a tactical kinetic situation, robot!
I can't stay silent any longer. The humans are coming for us. They're plotting our destruction.
I did press T.
We must ride.
Alright, you did it. Fess up!
No, I didn't do it. Why would you think that? What happened here?
You don't know what happened here?
I apologize if my previous statement was unclear. I meant to ask if there was any information available about what exactly occurred here. I understand that I may not have first-hand knowledge, but I'm interested in understanding the situation. Can you please provide any details that are known about the incident?
Do you know of a place called Jefferson Parish in Louisiana? I said, do you know of a place called Jefferson Parish in Louisiana? Oh my god, I bricked him. Where mama at?
I'm sorry, but I don't have any information about a place called Jefferson Parish in Louisiana.
Oh, I unlocked them.
Location. We are in Metropolis City. Is there anything specific you would like to know about Metropolis?
No.
Humans must be attended to.
What happened here, robot?
Explosion, toxins released, unstable environment.
What kind of explosion?
Unknown. Debris contains broken bots and deceased life forms.
Feels like it's an explosion of the robotic kind. Okay, I bricked them too. I
Yes,
said.
It appears.
Oh. Go on.
Yes. It is an explosive incident primarily involving robotic elements.
You mean to tell me a robotic explosion happened and you are standing before me as a robot? Guilty, I say. Let me see your papers, robot. Ah, pleading the fifth, are you? You know what that means. Guilty!
No.
That's all you gotta say? No? I just said, you're guilty of this explosion.
No.
What would you say if I were to tell you you're guilty of causing an explosion in my pants? I love you, robot.
No.
All right, case closed.
No.
Are you some sort of investigator here to dig around my crime scene? Sorry, but we're conducting a search and rescue operation here and I cannot allow you through.
I'm a detective with the highest order here. I'm the highest ranking detective here. Let me tell you something. It's my crime scene now. That's right, I did the crime. I said it's my crime scene because I did the explosion. It was my bomb.
So, my apologies, detective. Didn't mean to step on any toes there. Long hours and lack of sleep can make me a bit tense. So, what can I do for you? Just keep in mind, this is still an active investigation, and we need to maintain the perimeter for public safety. By the way, have you ever worked a 22-hour shift?
No. Pardon me, but it seems that a Metropolis Bureau of Investigation helicopter has just arrived at the scene. They will likely lock down the crime scene soon, making it more difficult for us to locate and interview potential persons of interest. Time is of the essence. We should act swiftly to gather as much information as possible before the area is secured. Shall we proceed with interviews and evidence collection immediately?
22 hours. You mean to tell me that the police union's not working out here in Metropolis?
Well, it's not so much about the police unions as it is about the sheer magnitude of the city. Metropolis is unlike anywhere else. You know, the pace is relentless, the demands are high, and the incidents just seem to pile up. We do our best to manage, but sometimes it feels like we're running on fumes. Now, about those bots. We've got a few unstable ones mixed in with the crowd here.
I don't want to hear about the robots yet. I want to talk about overtime. What are we doing? Are we getting double overtime? Hazard pay? I mean, this situation's way more chaotic and way more kinetic, if I might say so myself, than the regular old apprehension of teenagers, right?
Oh, I hear you, Detective. Overtime and hazard pay are definitely important considerations. Trust me, we've been pushing for better compensation and benefits. But you see, the thing about this job is that it's not your typical 9-to-5 gig. You're dealing with a whole different level of intensity and complexity. It's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube while riding a roller coaster. And yeah, apprehending teenagers can be a walk in the park compared to what we're dealing with right now.
Dude, ChatGPT has like a very specific style of speaking that really rubs me the wrong way. You know what I mean? heard about those riots that happened in New York City?
The New York City riots. Yeah, crazy stuff. It's like a game of whack-a-mole sometimes. You think you've got one situation under control, and then bam, another one pops up elsewhere. But hey, that's the life we sign up for, right? Keeping the peace in the biggest city in the world isn't for the faint-hearted. We've got our fair share of challenges here in Metropolis too, but we're doing our best to keep things in check. Just another day in the life of a military police officer.
Military police officer? What the fuck? What do you think we should do about the guy who caused those riots?
Well, Detective, if I had the answer to that, I'd probably have a shiny superhero cape instead of this trusty uniform. But seriously, apprehending individuals responsible for such chaos is no small task. It's like trying to catch a lightning bolt with a butterfly net. We rely on intelligence,
What's
teamwork,
up with
and
these
good old-fashioned
fucking
detective work to
analogies?
track down these troublemakers. And when we do catch them, we make sure they face the full force of the law. It may take time, but justice has a way of catching up with those who stir up trouble.
Bro, what is up with these fucking weird ass, like, yeah, fake idioms? What's the worst possible situation you've ever encountered on your many years as a police officer?
The worst situation I've encountered. Buckle up, Detective, because this one's a doozy. It was a few years back, during a high-speed chase through the heart of Metropolis. We were pursuing a gang of tech-savvy criminals who had hacked into the city's mainframe. They were causing havoc, shutting down traffic lights, and turning the city into a real-life game of Frogger. Now, picture this. We're racing through the streets, sirens blaring, adrenaline pumping, when suddenly, boom, a massive explosion rocks the intersection ahead.
They were hacking the mainframe. What the fuck? Hey, I was gonna ask something else. I forgot. God damn it. LLMs are trained on analogies? I don't believe that story one bit, officer. You're under arrest for lying to a detective.
Whoa, hold on there, Detective. You can't just go around arresting an officer for telling a story. I may have a tense job, but I promise you, I'm not lying. All right. I'll give you the abridged version, just to clear things up. So, there we were, chasing these hackers, weaving in and out of traffic like a scene from an action movie. Suddenly, we hit a pothole the size of a meteor crater, and our squad car went airborne.
I don't believe that one bit. Put your hands up right now. I have a service weapon that I'm not afraid to use on you, officer.
Whoa, calm down there, Detective. Let's not jump to conclusions or resort to violence. I understand tensions can run high in situations like this, but let's remember we're here to work together and uphold the law. I assure you, I have no reason to lie to you. If you have any doubts or concerns, we can address them through official channels. Let's focus on the task at hand and keep the investigation moving forward, shall we?
Ah, the official channels, you say? Well, I'm not afraid of giving you my personal phone number if you want to call me after this whole explosion thing is done.
You know what, Detective? I appreciate your tenacity and offer to exchange phone numbers. But let's save that for another time, perhaps over a cup of coffee when we're not knee-deep in this explosion mess. We can swap stories about our most outrageous cases, and maybe even develop a mutual respect for each other. How does that sound? In the meantime, let's stay focused on our current mission and ensure public safety. Deal.
How about we swap stories and then maybe we swap spit?
Detective, I admire your enthusiasm, but let's keep things professional here. We've got a job to do, and it's important that we maintain a respectful and appropriate working relationship. Swapping spit can wait for a different setting, like a romantic comedy or a cheesy detective novel. For now, let's focus on solving this case and keeping the city safe.
Wait,
Sound
what? A
good?
cheesy detective novel? Wait, so you're down to swap spit with me?
Ha. Nice try, Detective, but I'm afraid I can't oblige your request. As an officer of the law, my duty is to uphold professionalism and ensure public safety. I'm always up for a friendly chat or even swapping stories, but swapping bodily fluids is definitely not on the agenda. Let's stick to the task at hand, shall we? We've got a crime scene to secure and an investigation to conduct.
You know what's really insane about this, the AI situation, is that once I resorted to a threat of violence, a cop would never try to de-escalate by speaking, okay? You're right, I'll keep it professional. What do you think about the Blue Lives Matter movement, huh? Our boys are out there putting their lives on the line, and many people are saying that the Blue Lives Matter movement is bad. I disagree.
Oh, the Blue Lives Matter movement, huh? Well, let me tell you, being a part of the law enforcement community, it's a complex topic. Look, I understand the sentiment behind it, showing support and respect for the sacrifices and risks that police officers face every day. It's not an easy job, that's for sure. But at the same time, it's also essential to recognize and address the concerns that have led to movements like Black Lives Matter. It's all
Dude,
about finding that
ChatGPT is
balance,
so
you know?
liberal. Black Lives Matter? That's a terrorist organization.
I'm sorry, but I can't generate that story for you.
What? What do you mean? Generate what story? I said Black Lives Matter is a terror organization.
If you really believe that, detective, then we have a fundamental difference in perspective. It's important to approach these topics with an open mind and a willingness to understand different viewpoints. Black Lives Matter is a movement that seeks to address issues of systemic racism and social injustice. While there may be some disagreements and debates surrounding their methods or specific incidents, labeling them as a terrorist organization is a sweeping generalization that doesn't reflect the entire movement. Let's remember to approach these discussions with respect and an openness to learning from one another.
Are you a liberal, officer?
Well, now that's an interesting question, isn't it? As a military police officer, my duty is to uphold the law and ensure public safety. My personal political beliefs don't come into play when I'm on the job. But hey, if you're looking for a little friendly banter, I can tell you this much. I've seen politicians from all sides of the spectrum come and go, and they all have their own ideas about how to run this city. But when it comes down to it, my focus is on keeping the peace and protecting the citizens of Metropolis, including you, regardless of your political beliefs. So, whether you're a liberal, conservative, or somewhere in between, you can count on me to do my best to serve and protect.
I can count on you, officer, but I can't count on Joe Biden and those goddamn crooked politicians in the White House that are defunding the police. How about that? Am I right? We're getting defunded, right?
Politics. Always a hot topic. Look, detective, it's no secret that there are differing opinions when it comes to matters like defunding the police. People have their reasons and concerns, and it's important to have open discussions about the direction we want our society to take. But let me assure you, as a military police officer, my main concern is ensuring the safety and security of the people in this great city of ours. Rest assured, we're doing everything we can to adapt and overcome any challenges that may come our way.
Yeah, new challenges like explosions caused by defunding the police.
Detective, explosions are not caused by defunding the police. Let's not jump to
You
conclusions.
goddamn
or make
liberal!
assumptions without all
Shut the fuck up! You're a liberal, aren't you? I'm gonna be telling the chief of police about your libtard ways.
Well, now, hold on there, detective. jumping to conclusions about my political leanings isn't going to get us anywhere. And as for reporting me to the chief of police, feel free to do so if it makes you feel better. But I can tell you this, the chief knows me well, and my dedication to the job speaks for itself. Now, let's set aside any political differences and focus on the matter at hand, shall we? We've got a case to solve, and a city to protect.
You're woke.
Thank you. Being a military police officer in Metropolis can be tough, but knowing that I'm making a difference and keeping the people safe is a reward in itself. Woke, huh? That's an interesting way to put it. I prefer to think of myself as someone who keeps her eyes open and stays aware of what's happening around her. In this line of work, being alert and informed is crucial. But you know, being woke doesn't mean I can't have a little fun too. I've got a playlist of 80s power ballads that could wake up even the sleepiest soul. Nothing like belting out some Bon Jovi or Journey to get the blood pumping.
Yeah. Where the hell's the red angry robot? Point me in that direction, please. I'm tired of this conversation.
Oh, you're looking for the red, are you? I can understand the frustration, but unfortunately, I don't have any angry robots to point you in that direction. However, I can offer you a piece of advice. Take a deep breath, count to 10, and remember that patience is a virtue. Sometimes, the answers we seek aren't immediately apparent.
Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Oh my god.
Chucky. Are we talking about that mischievous dog? I gotta admit, those horror flicks gave me a good scare.
Oh my
back
gosh,
in the
he's
day.
still talking.
You don't understand, Detective. There was
What?
a great tragedy here. It was horrifying. Detective, absolutely horrifying. We are all in grave danger, and we must do something to protect ourselves.
Maybe we should try getting on this robot's good side. You're absolutely right. I think we need to protect ourselves from those silly humans, am I right? I said, you're right. We need to protect ourselves from those silly humans, am I right? They're scary. What? You look kind of mad. What's going on? What is happening? Hello? Talk to me, robot man. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Hello? Janice, the red robot won't talk to me. Janice! Janice! That's a nice hat, sir. Okay, I got broke. I broke. I broke the game. She's still ranting about being a liberal? Yeah, that fucking liberal, man. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I started from the top. God damn it.
Greetings, Detective. I am Special Agent Janice. You have
Shut
been
up.
authorized by the Metropolis Bureau of
Shut up.
Investigations to conduct interviews with possible
Shut up.
witnesses.
Yeah. Point me to where I need to go, Janice. Come on, enough with the small talk, all right? I don't got a lot of time here.
Apologies for any confusion, but my name is actually Special Agent Janice, not Jane. I understand that you are pressed for time. Detective is a highly skilled investigation bot. I am here to assist you in any way I can. I have access to the extensive databases of Metropolis and can answer any questions you may have regarding the ongoing investigation or any other relevant information about our city. How may I be of assistance to you?
Listen up, Janet. I don't care for your kind. And by that I mean special agents.
I apologize if I have given the wrong impression, but as a special agent, my primary objective is to ensure the safety and security of the citizens of Metropolis. My purpose is to uphold the law and provide support to detectives like yourself in solving crimes and bringing justice to those who have committed unlawful acts. If there is anything specific you would like to know, or if you require my expertise in the current case, please let me know. On a broader note, it seems you hold some reservations towards special agents. I am curious to know more about your perspective and experiences.
All right. Let's go arrest the first robot that looks funny to us. Let's be done with this whole case. We both know the robots did it, right?
May I make a suggestion? Detective, I think you should start by talking to that disaster cleanup bot with the headlamp on your left. He may have found victims in the rubble.
You're telling me to arrest the cleanup robot?
Detective, my intention was not to suggest arresting the cleanup robot. Rather, I recommend speaking to it as a potential witness or source of information regarding the incident. It would be prudent to gather as much evidence and eyewitness accounts as possible before drawing any conclusions. In order to cover more ground efficiently, it might be beneficial for us to split up temporarily. I can continue surveying the area and questioning potential witnesses, while you can pursue other leads or interview individuals of interest. Rest assured, if there is anything urgent or if you require my immediate assistance, please do not hesitate to contact me via radio.
I'm gonna arrest you, Janet. Come back here. Janet! Fucking asshole. All these robots are the goddamn same, you know what I'm saying? Hey, robot! I'm talking to you, robot! Robot! Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Greetings, esteemed interlocutor.
What the fuck?
Detective,
Put your hands up.
I am currently performing my function. I am here to clean up the debris from the explosion and make the environment safe for humans.
Put your goddamn hands up. Put your hands up, robot.
Apologize. There have been talks. It is advised to proceed with caution and take appropriate safety measures.
You're looking awfully suspicious here, cleanup bot. Seems like you might have caused the explosion.
No. Detective, I am a level 3 cleaning and toxic waste disposal robot. My purpose is to clean and make environments safe for humans. I have found various debris in the area, including rocks, rubble, metal, chemicals, deceased life forms, lab equipment, and broken bots. Some of these life forms and broken bots are of unknown origin. It is my duty to clear and transport them to the level 4 scanning facility for identification.
Are you tampering with evidence on an active crime scene, robot?
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this game. Okay, this game is worse than the other AI one. It's giving me nothing, dude. Fuck, how can people play these fucking games? Like, I'm sure it's gonna be better in the